Alright guys, and welcome to episode 1, season 4 of this AFC Wimbledon manager mode career. And pre-season is just going to be this episode, so at the end of this episode I will be like the day before or on the day of the game of my first league game of the season. So obviously next episode I'll crack on with the league. And yeah, pre-season is not 2 episodes like it has been in the past 2 seasons. It is just 1 episode, so hopefully that's a bit better for you guys, because I know obviously pre-season to watch isn't as interesting as league games to watch. Obviously for me it's quite interesting because you're trying to sign players, sell players. Well, I'm not trying to sign players unless it's a youth player, of course. But anyway, we'll crack straight on with it. So just at the end of season 3 here, and as you can see, I've got thousands of players returning from loan. But ignoring all them and looking at what the board said, they said, what a super season you have had. You know, you are easily the right man for the job. So looking at the job offers I've got to stay at Wimbledon, obviously, go to Northampton in League 1, go to Bielska Biala in the Polish Liga, go to Lyngby BK in the Superliga Denmark, Gangwon FC, I think they might have come in for me last season as well, I'm not that sure. Drogheda United, just over the river from England, just over the sea. But anyway, yeah, I did stay with AFC Wimbledon, obviously, and they want me to avoid relegation, which I think is quite odd. So, but if you remember last season and the season before, I couldn't transfer list them youth players that were given to me because for whatever reason, but now I can, and I can only assume that's because they've turned 17, 18. So yeah, I've put them on the transfer list and hopefully to sell all of them. But yeah, like I said, avoid relegation, which is quite odd because it was finishing mid-table last season. So I don't know, maybe they just don't rate my team. I've got 180 transfer budget and 850 quid wage budget, which isn't too bad. So I went into my youth squad and had a look at my youth players, and I can only offer this kid a contract. I decided to offer it and I accepted, so I've now got Atasuki Hagiwara in my team. And although his stats aren't that good or aren't that brilliant, I think he'll be pretty decent. I think he's like rated 43 or something, so maybe I should look at loaning him out. So yeah, just looking through my scout reports now. Obviously I sent them all out in the last episode, I think. One to Australia, one to Holland, and one to England. And there was no one really good enough to sign as of yet. That's probably because they've only been scouted for a month, so I'm sure he'll come back and he'll get some pretty decent players. But again, the Holland players seem to be absolutely awful. And obviously, got a transfer offer from the team that absolutely loved me last season, Sangju Sangmu. And it was for Ryan Arthur, I think. Overall rated 43, and they offered 240 grand for him. So I was easily going to say yes to that. Did say yes to that. He did go, and we move on to our first friendly against FC Rostov. And if you saw, I am playing these on Legendary. I always play my friendlies on Legendary just to, see how I am and everything. And trust me, I'm going to be moving back to World Class because it's not brilliant. It's not fun to play. It's because they have a lot of possession of the ball and everything. But in the 47th minute, we got forward with Adameno, and Adameno did put it into the back of the net. So we were 1-0 up just after the start of the second half, and we literally just, because we had the kick-off, we just got downfield, we passed it between 1 and 2 players, and then we got into that really good position, and Adameno finished it well. And then it seemed to be a pretty easy game after that, so it was very annoying when in the 85th minute, Papadopoulos, I think that's how you say it, came forward, took on one defender, passed it to Kokis, and Kokis put it into the back of the net. So yeah, they levelled in like the 85th minute, and that is how the game finished. So it was quite frustrating to be almost in control of the game on Legendary and then just throw it away like that, which is mainly one of the reasons why I'm going back to World Class, and because it wasn't enjoyable at all. But anyway, got a transfer offer for Ricky Wellard. 30 grand for Ricky Wellard. Are you having a laugh? I just said no straight away, and they did come back with another one, 35 grand, but I said no again, and then they said, okay, we've had enough, and we won't come back for him. So yeah, if you remember last season, Luke Moore was bidded 240 grand by Scunthorpe United, and I said no then, so I wasn't exactly going to say yes now, was I? Come on, yeah, common sense in this. But anyway, got another transfer offer from Bohemians in the Irish League. This time it was for Koulibaly. They wanted 50 grand for Koulibaly. I love saying that name, Koulibaly. But yeah, anyway, I decided to accept, and Koulibaly did go to Bohemian, so I won't be able to say his name no more, which is more than disappointing, I have to say. But came up into our second friendly against RC Lens. And if you remember last season, I was a bit disappointed that I couldn't really challenge myself against, or compare myself to any of the teams I was playing against. Although I have got Stoke in the last friendly, which I could finally, kind of realise where I was as such in the game. Like RC Lens, I don't know how good they are because they're in Season 4. They could be really good. They could be like French champions, or they could have got relegated into League 2. I don't know. Maybe I should have had a look. But yeah, they scored in the 17th minute. It was a really good goal. Nicely chipped over Seb Brown. And if you saw on any of the team lineups, I'm playing like my proper full strength side, like Adamino and more up front. Then I've got Seb Brown in goal, and I'm going to be playing that all season, like I've said, to try my very best to get promotion. And in the 25th minute, Adamino came back, nicked the ball off the defender, and slammed it against the post, and it went in off the post. And we equalised within, like, I think it was about 7 minutes, something like that. So yeah, as you see here, the defender just didn't realise the black magic was coming behind him. He nicked it and slammed it against the inside of the post, and it was at this point 1-1. So into the second half, Adamino chipped through balled it for Luke Moore. Luke Moore just nicked it off the defender. Luke Moore ran in on goal, and there was only one thing that was going to happen, and that was Luke Moore was going to put us 2-1 up. And what a goal it was, to be fair. I mean, like, just in the same as the first goal, he came in behind the defender, he nicked it off him, and then he ran through on goal and had the nice composure to just put it away. Whereas Adamino slammed it away, Luke Moore just composed himself and slotted it past the keeper. So yeah, that is how the game finished. Did finish RC Lens 1, AFC Wimbledon 2, which, was a really good result. I thought, that's good that I've actually gone and won the game and on Legendary, and I can hopefully maybe try and maybe nick a draw or something against Stoke. And nothing did happen midweek, like any news or anything. So I did go straight into the game against Stoke City, who seem to have one or two of their, players that they've still got. Whereas, I think if you move it, when you get into like 6th or 7th season, I've seen like teams are just completely different. Though some teams can be completely different in Season 4. Just Stoke City seem to have the same players, like they have the Jerome, Pennant, Crouch, Whitehead, Whelan. But yeah, anyway, as you can see, they did take the lead in the 16th minute. It was well finished by Peter Crouch, Seb Brown just didn't react quick enough. And then in the 31st minute, Pennant, we couldn't get the ball off him as he walked across goal and then gave it to Whelan. Whelan gave it to Etherington. Etherington chipped it into the box. And when Peter Crouch jumps for a header, you're not gonna beat him to the header. So he headed it away, and it was then 2-0. And that is how the game finished. It did finish AFC Wimbledon 0, Stoke City 2. I only do show the goals in the friendlies because I understand that. You don't really want to watch friendlies. You want to watch the league games, so I'm trying to get through them as quick as I can. Although very, very, very annoyingly, Charles Williams got injured in training and is out for 3 months. 3 months for Charles Williams. He's like my best rated player. It's just unbelievably unlucky. So yeah, I'm going to have to make do without him, which is really frustrating because we're really short on centre backs. So the sooner that Max Ledbetter in the youth squad can be signed up, the better, honestly, because we are going to heavily miss Charles Williams at centre back. I play with him obviously all the time, and he's just absolutely brilliant at just getting across goal, stopping the block, stopping the shots, stopping the crosses, and genuinely he's just like a real gem that one of my scouts found. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do without him for 3 months, and it could be worse, but 3 months is still like a good part of the season. So yeah, just moving on to the scouting reports that I've got now, and this is where the episode does end after this scout report. So finally found someone possibly decent, although he is a goalkeeper. And then 53 to 77 wasn't that great, so I did decide to reject. But anyway, yeah, this is the end of the episode, guys, and my commentary's probably been a bit kind of messed up this episode because I've been trying to keep up with loads of things, and obviously you don't know what's coming next because there's loads of news and you're trying to remember which news was when and all that. So as you can see, I've got Bradford in the league as the first game of the season, and I've also got Watford in the League Cup, and I do not care about the Cups this season. It'd be nice to go on a run in the JPT, but genuinely I couldn't care less. Promotion is this season. This is what this season is all about. It is about getting promotion. So yeah, anyway guys, thanks a lot for watching. As always, I pray you are looking forward to Season 4 because I know I'm really excited about it. Hopefully it's going to be a promotion season. And yeah, I will see you next episode, guys. So, see you later.